Today is Tuesday, July 14th, 2026. We are up off of Success Pond Road, and we're going to take the Notch Trail today. So we are over the border in Maine. Beginning of the trail looks really nice. We're going to meet our friend here and do two of the Maine 100 highest. Both are bushwhacks. One is going to be, I think, simple, Fulling Mill Mountain. Right off the AT, should be like a quarter mile each way. I think it'll be, the woods look like they'll be okay. And then the other one is Mahoosuc Mountain, which is going to be a longer bushwhack with worse woods, from what I understand. So this is the parking area right here. We came in the south side of Success Pond Road, which was not in great shape. It wasn't terrible, but it was slow going. So our Waze said it was going to take us an hour and 9 minutes, and I added 25 minutes onto that, and it took exactly that long to get here. So we were supposed to be here at 8, and we were. It was 10.7 miles on Success Pond Road if you come in from the south. If you come in from the north, it's 10.9 miles. The road appeared to get a little bit better as we approached our turn. Waze called it North Pond Road. The AMC guide calls it Shelter Brook Road. There is a trail sign out on Success Pond Road pointing you in. And there are two bridges, narrow bridges. There's one right here. They're a little bit, they're like covered with a foot of dirt. I don't know. It's kind of sketchy looking, but you could see that large equipment had driven over them recently. So we just drove over it. There is another parking area behind that bridge. So we're gonna head up Notch Trail, and there will be a junction with the Appalachian Trail and the Mahoosuc Trail. I think that's what that is there. We're gonna go up a little bit and go off to one side for Fulling Mountain, then come back down to the junction and go the other way up Mahoosuc Mountain. Hopefully there's a little signal here on Verizon, like 1 bar, but we just picked it up. So we were in a dead zone for quite a ways. So hopefully she's not having a problem. All right, we'll be off eventually. Okay, so we took the Notch Trail in, which was lovely. Not very steep, had a couple water crossings, and got to the junction with the Mahoosuc Trail. Chatted with a couple through hikers. And now we are heading up the southern side of the Mahoosuc Trail. I'm at 2.1 miles in, and we're approaching our jump-off point for the bushwhack.
Those through hikers were named Brother Bear and Mouse.
Brother Bear and Mouse, yes. Through hikers. Ooh, all right. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm glad I don't have on snowshoes. I can tell you that. Having done that before. Nice little crevasse. Okay, and the trail turns. So far, so good. All right, I'm 2.35 miles up. These are our woods. They look pretty good. We're gonna head off, and it's just like 0.2 of a mile, I think. It's short. Yeah. And it's raining. So thanks, weatherman. Yes. Ask me how prepared I am. Or not. All right.
Well, how much wet are we going though?
And you know what? It almost doesn't matter, because when you're bushwhacking in the rain, you're gonna get wet.
Yes.
That's how it goes. All right, we're off. Fulling Mill Mountain. It has a jar, at least. Or 2 jars, it looks like, together. Okay, so the rain seems to have passed pretty quickly. We didn't get wet. Bushwhacking up to the summit area was pretty wide open. But now there's kind of a large flat area up here. And we have gone to several bumps so far. And there's nothing, but I know there are jars. So keep moseying. Fair amount of moose droppings up here and little herd paths. We'll find it. Okay, after walking to every other high bump. This is not the high bump. I'm sorry, it's not. Here it is. At least it's marked well. Like, the orange going around the tree is more helpful than just having a red thing, but that's helpful too. A lot of times you just have to hit it from the right side, or else you're not ever going to see it. So that's good. Whoever put that there, thank you. Last sign-in was Thomas Kayer in January. So there's 2 of us for the year. And then prior to that, there was 1 person last July. And the book was placed in 2007, and it's like barely started. So yeah, there's plenty of space in the book. It's dry. I believe Thomas did a video, and there's some wet stapled together pieces in there that have a couple sign-ins. I'm not sure why they did that because it's not dated earlier. But anyway, there it is. This is Fulling Mill Mountain. I don't know why it's called that, or what a fulling mill is. Do you know?
I think it was a logging mill on the other side.
Logging mill.
Where Ketchum is.
Sounds probable. Okay, so we're just gonna head back down. The climb up from the Mahoosuc intersection with Notch Trail, quite steep, right?
Yeah.
Quite steep.
It's
Yep.
sweaty.
Yep. So we're just gonna head down there. We saw one other through hiker coming through. That's it. Okay, it's breezy, feels nice. Snack time. Okay, we just finished up our bushwhack portion of Fulling Mill Mountain. So you can see just lovely woods. It was really good. And the sun is out and it's breezy. And I think the sky is gonna look more normal now. Coming up, it was very dark and almost pink. It was weird. But after that rain passed, it's just feeling lovely. 66 degrees and breezy. Awesome. We are back at the junction of the Notch Trail. 2.5 miles. It's not that far. That sign is wildly off. It was 1.8, I think, or even less. Oh, maybe not to Success Pond Road, right? Because the trailhead is not on Success Pond Road. Okay, all right. Maybe that sign is right then. Okay, so we are this arrow right here. We're trying to get up to there. Obviously, you can see that slope angle is crazy. And we're gonna come down a little bit to like around here and then go in, because we have some intel that says if we try to hug right along the edge here, the woods are really, really bad. So we're gonna head down a little bit and then head into the woods. They look okay right here, but I know it's gonna get worse. So, and then this is the Mahoosuc Trail heading north into the Mahoosuc Notch. Old Spec, 5 miles. Not today. Not today. All right, so this is the end of Notch Trail right here. Complete.
Nice.
Off we go. We are approaching the summit bump now. I think we're gonna have views. We had some cool views on the way up, but I believe that we're gonna have like 360 views from the summit. So I didn't stop and take any video. We found that part of a moose, like upper jaw, and then we found the lower jaw and maybe a scapula, like right after it. It had to be the same moose. And then we got kind of cliffed out. So we turned around. Well, we cut up because there was a cliff there. But then everything was good. Like, we had a couple spots where we were following moose and then we ended up in tight. But it was very short. So, yeah, not bad at all. I thought this would be much worse. But we aren't quite to the summit yet. Okay, we're still up on the sort of summit bump area. We've got a bunch of long bones and vertebra, because I only see one of those. I mean, my dog would love it. Like part of scapula or pelvis, I don't know. I think there's some more bone over here. Oh, here's this jaw. Jawbone. Another part of a limb. Other jaw. Yeah. Okay, that's our summit bump over there. And we are kind of in the gnarly stuff now. But it's been great up until now. And hopefully we'll find a moose trail, get us over there. It's very close. But we are pretty sure that that is the summit. You can see John up there. We just popped out right next to like a bog or a fen. But it looks like we're gonna be on bare rock finally. Excellent. This little part up at the top has been much tougher than the rest of it. We're up on a ledge near the summit. We're not sure if there's actually a canister or anything. We're gonna look at this bump right behind John. It's a little bit higher. We're gonna check there. I think there's a ledge over here also that's not the summit area, but it is another ledge. And it's quite hazy. We can see the presidentials, but I don't think you can see them on here. Oh, maybe you can. Look around. Crazy. Here, like the third color gradation maybe is the Kilkenny range, so Mount Cabot. And over here also very faint to the naked eye is Percy Peaks and Long Mountain over at Nash Stream. I don't know if you can see it, it's so faint on my camera. But at least we have some views. And then coming around, I see a tower. Oh, that's Old Spec then. I can see the tower, so right there. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh my goodness. We got the breeze, and it feels awesome. I love it. Temperature is 70, but it feels like 60. I love it. Okay, we're gonna go see if we can find a canister. We came kind of around this bump. Were we at the high point on that bump? Yeah, so we already hit that, and there was nothing there. And of course, like the topographical map shows the summit, some random spot at the edge of a line of declination. So you can't trust what's marked on that. But we'll go check out this slightly higher spot over here. Yeah, I think the bushwhack, for the most part, was really pretty open. And there were a couple places. One place where I let us off. I followed a moose and he kind of dead end. Actually, he did dead end because we found his skull there. So, and then right around this area, it got boggy and a little bit gnarly, but not too bad. We made it through. I don't have on long sleeves, and I'm okay with it. I found a couple more. Oh yeah, I shot video. More moose in that area. Okay, let's go over and see if we can find something. Success! Right there is the canister, and right here is a cairn. And it was over on that quote-unquote bump behind John. There might have been some easier way in, and I think maybe when we leave we should see if it swings around, because I thought there was a herd path that came kind of around, but instead we headed directly for the high point, and we came through here, and there was a couple little short cliff bands and stuff. It was a little bit of poking through, but that's okay, we got it. So here we are. And maybe we'll get some views over the other side too, because as we came up we could see like huge cliffs on the other side of Mahoosuc Notch. There it is. Yay! Well, we're not out yet, but
yeah, that's right.
in fact, I could just slide right off this cliff. No. Whew. Okay, there it is. Oh, it doesn't have a name on it though, but that's, what are we on? Mahoosuc Mountain. We are partway down the Mahoosuc Mountain bushwhack, and these are the views that we could see on our way up. This is actually Fulling Mill Mountain right here. And then this is like Mahoosuc Notch with all these cliffs. And that looks pretty new. Right down to the bare rock. Okay. Woods are, okay. They're okay. They're not wide open, but they're not terrible. Okay, we're back at the parking lot. Sky's looking gray. We'll see. Doesn't even matter now. And I got 7.32. John got 7.1. His Gaia got 7.22. And Lauren's her Garmin watch got over 8. So I don't know, maybe she's really inefficient at bushwhacking. I'm just kidding. So we are done now. The fun part begins. The drive out. Yeah. I mean, I think you could do it with a low clearance car, but it's just
Gonna have to do it slow.
slow. It's slow anyway.
Yeah.
Slow.
Yeah, but the nice part, I was like, oh.
I know, the very last bit was really good, so who knows. Okay, done. Mahoosuc Mountain and Fulling Mill Mountain. 2 of the main 100 highest. They're both kind of halfway down the list, I think. Something like that. Okie dokie.